What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Elliott Delp.
Sparky's back again.
Sparky's back once again for another top 5. This time, but well, I don't know if budget, or no, better yet, entry level. Top 5 entry level red dots, because the price points of all these hover.
They hover.
Yeah, they're not like aim point T2s or anything.
No.
Before we get into our top 5 entry level red dots, I would like to say, check out the merch, Basement Operator Company. Tactical, comfy.
Tactical, baby.
Tactical, baby. Tactical, comfy. This is our merch line. We've recently dropped it, and we're trying to keep it up, trying to use it to help fund some of these videos, and to also provide you guys with some pretty cool stuff. So we got a tactical line, a comfort line. Some of the tactical lines like more form-fitting, better suited for like range day stuff.
Fits good under your plate carriers.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And then the more casual stuff is like the heavier duty t-shirts, kind of like the oversized tee stuff, comfort stuff. So if you want to check it out, basementoperator.com. Probably top of the link in the description. Go check us out. Would mean an awful lot. Also, hit the like and subscribe button if you like this content. We do it quite a bit, so helps us out and keeps you informed. So, without further ado, let's start talking about these red dots. Now, we have these laid out in terms of price point. Not in terms of what we like the best or what we think is the best bang for the buck. And we're going to go over that at the very end of the video. And keep in mind, while we were talking about these, every single one of these has been reviewed on my channel. So if you want to check them out, just go over to my channel and type it in, and they should show up. Keep in mind, we're not going in depth on any of these. We are just glancing over them, talking about how we feel about them, and kind of about the company. Yeah, a lot of opinion and insight on how they work best and stuff like that.
How they work, you know, comparatively to what we like and what you got out here and what we don't have out here.
This isn't like the most detailed spec review. If you want that, you can check it out on the channel. So without further ado, let's get right into our first one. This one right here is the Sig Romeo 5. And it is the cheapest. I think you said it was 120.
Yeah, that 120 range, which obviously depends on where you get it from.
Yeah, where you get it from, when you buy it, and stuff like that. Because I mean, prices fluctuate a lot. And
especially
this is
now.
Yeah, especially now. And this is not Sig's cheapest red dot. They have another one.
A little bit cheaper.
It runs about 80 bucks, but I like this one a lot. So this one carries a lot of.
Got some features for the money.
Features for the 120. It's got motion activated, or it shuts off after it's been sitting around for a while, which I like to have that on all the red dots.
Oh yeah,
because
I'm stupid
and it'll run out of power. So I like to have it. Nice little feature. And actually, funny enough, when I did my actual review of it, I forgot to mention that, and that's one of like the most commented parts of the comment. And the video blew up, funny enough. So but really nice little red dot, really nice for the money. Got a good crisp clean dot. It is a Sig, so it does stroke the ego. Hey, I got a Sig.
Got the name.
Got the name, and you're not spending a ton of money.
No, it definpretty.
That $100 red dot thing.
It's up there as far as ones we got out here, in my opinion. It's up there as far as quality for the bang for buck. It's
pretty nice.
I've never been disappointed with the Sig optic.
No, not at all. And the Romeo stuff, I mean,
it's good.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one, because we've got the kind of the cheapest of the cheap here. And then we have the next one coming down the line. This is an AT3 Tactical Rugged Carbine Optic. Price point, Sparky?
Let's see. My phone keeps...
I think it was about 150.
Yeah, 159.
159, 160, give or take. This one I was honestly pretty surprised with when I got it out to the channel, because I've never done anything with AT3 Tactical. Hadn't heard anybody using their optics, and when this one came out, it performed really good. I like the dot on the inside of it. It has a little bit different of a dot. It has like a it has a circle with a dot on the inside, so you can do that that 7-yard zero, 50-yard zero type deal.
I was surprised at how big it was. Like, just like seeing pictures of it and actually getting it in hand.
It is a little bit bigger of an optic.
I was curious why, you know, it's a little narrower. You know,
back air opens
it looks a little funky.
It does.
It's a good optic.
I like the mount. The skeletonized mounts, always a fan of them. So for that 150-ish range, it comes in pretty good. Also, one thing that this one does have, it has adjustable heights. So you can take that riser out and you can drop it or raise it depending on how you want to run the red dot. And that's one of the things similar to this one right here that we're getting ready to go over next that I like about it.
I would say it's a feature you're seeing a lot more prevalent.
Yeah, the ability
in red dots. You know, you can change the height. 'Cause you're seeing a lot of guys run some real high mounts.
Well, so one of the benefits of a high mount is like gas masks.
Sure.
So the mirror safety, I think I have the CM6. You have to have a high riser on it,
or you can't get down on it.
Because you can't get down on it.
Yeah, it's a feature that a lot of companies are going with now. Which
I'm here for it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm here for it.
Definitely need options.
So a good reliable little red dot. I had a great time with it, and I was honestly really surprised doing the review, and that's how I ended up here because I was so fond of it. So next one, and before we do this one, most of these red dots have been tested with some 5.56 provided by Kerr ammo. Kerr's a big sponsor of the channel, you know, and they support us and we support them. Good Texas American company spreading freedom seeds across the nation. Delp 10 saves you $10 off your first order. So you spend $100, you save 10, that's 10% off. What better can you get, right, Sparc?
That's good. I like it.
Yep, and they have a ton of different ammo, whether you're doing hunting ammo or plinking ammo. Just the other day, they had a bunch of horned whitetail, which is typically about $40 around here.
Especially now, it didn't used to be.
No, it didn't used to be. They had it on sale for like $25 a box.
Yeah, that was a deal.
Yeah, it was a deal. So Kerr ammo, check them out. TakeSomeoneOutdoors.com/links. That's in the description as well. All right, next dot. Primary Arms. MD25 SLX. So I've been seeing a lot more of this red dot here recently. Nice little red dot. This one does have a ton of different mount options. It comes with like 2 or 3 different riser plates to adjust the height on them.
Can I go ahead and tell you my opinion?
Sure.
Don't like it.
Why?
It's not a real crisp dot in my opinion. It's like kind of oblong. At least this one is. Also bulky.
It is bulky.
It is bulky.
Yeah.
And I don't like the mount. You can kind of see it. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of that taper right there. It's just it's not pleasing to the eye in my opinion. It's bulky, and I don't like the dot on it. I know I kind of shot it down real quick, but that's just my opinion. But and what I say was like $200.
It is a relatively pricey red dot. I don't think that one has the automatic cutoff either.
No, it's night vision capable.
It is night vision capable. I think all these red dots, actually the first 2 settings are night vision capable.
Sure.
They're that low.
That real low.
And
this
one,
it
calls it out, NV1, NV2. So.
Quickly my least favorite.
Quickly his least favorite. Ah, man. But I like it. It does come in a higher price point though. And that's one, and I would have to agree, for that $200, I think there might be some better options out there, but it is a good option if you're a big fan of Primary Arms. If you already have the order set up and you just want to go ahead and get a Primary Arms optic.
Now this one, like the others, you can take the optic off the plate.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to change the height or different mount, like I said, that's my biggest crap was the mount and the bulkiness.
Yeah.
So
but then you're adding like another $100, $200 depending on what kind of riser you put on it.
And for that kind of money, you could have spent it elsewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
But it is what it is. That's just my 2
now,
cents.
Quick disclaimer: this next one is one of my favorites.
I would agree, especially the ones that we got out here.
This right here is the Holosun 403C. Now, Holosun the 403B is a very, very popular option. The difference between the B and the C, solar integration.
Sure.
All right. I like this a lot because it sits that $200 mark.
Yeah, 200, 210.
And it comes with the solar capability, which is really nice because I hate batteries and batteries hate me. It'll automatically cut off. It does everything it needs to do.
Very crisp.
Now, Holosun, you had said maybe Holosun didn't used to be the best.
I was very skeptical. I used to work at gun counter. We started carrying Holosuns, and I was extremely skeptical, which I'm egotistic Vortex fan.
Well, they're also, Holosuns are not made in the USA. Of course, I don't think any of these optics are made in the USA.
None of these are made in the States.
But they're traditionally associated with, being lower quality optics.
But here recently, I'm becoming, as I've used them more, I've become more a fan, and you're seeing a lot of them now.
Yeah.
You're seeing a lot more than you used to.
You know where Holosun's becoming very prevalent is in the pistol red dots.
Yeah, in the reflexes,
yeah,
RMRs, that kind of stuff.
Primary arms, they put their ACSS in one of the Holosun RMRs.
Oh, okay.
So they're getting out there and they're doing a lot. Of course, Holosun's it's pretty popular.
And the company's been around long enough that they're figuring out. This particular one's got a little bit higher mount, which, like I said, you can lower it if you want. I like it. It's, a little more compact.
Yeah.
It's not as bulky as others. So it's nice, compact, crisp dot, easy to adjust.
It's about the same size as the Sig. Yeah.
The Sig's, the lines on the Sig are, it's, dare I say the word sexy?
That's one thing about the Sig. It does look better. Yeah, it's probably the prettiest out of all of these.
Yeah, the Sig's got the cleanest looking one because the lines and stuff like that. The Holosun's just rounded, which, I mean, that's getting super nitpicky.
You know what? Actually, the Holosun looks like those red dots you get for like, airsoft red dots. Yeah. It just looks like one of those like really cheap, just like the most stereotypical red dot you can get.
But man,
but it's a good red dot. And this one's been beat all to crap. I've used the crap out of this thing. It's been on so many different guns. It's a good little rifle. Good little Holosun. And that was one of my first like real red dots.
Like I said, I've been pleasantly surprised here recently. I had a real negative opinion coming into it, and I've been pleasantly surprised and, wrong for once.
All right. For once. All right. Now, this is probably Sparky's favorite. Good old
Vortex Sparc Solar.
Yeah. So this is a newer. It's probably a year
or two old.
I
would imagine.
But in terms of how fast optics are released, this is the newest one and the most expensive one on the table. This one runs
$229.
$229, a little bit pricier than the $229 or $299.
Now you got me.
I thought it was right around $300. Maybe I'm wrong.
We're both wrong. $279.
Close enough. I'm closer. Right? So this is Vortex's solar option, so direct competitor to the Holosun.
It came out as soon as Holosun started taking off. That one quickly came out.
Because they had to.
They had to, stay relevant.
Yeah, and the Sparc is a great little red dot. You had the original Sparc.
I had the original Sparc, and this is a cleaner dot than the original Sparc. And I've been impressed with this.
One thing I like about it, you were talking about this being sexy. This one's also
got some lines.
Got some lines to it. I like the how it has the Vortex logo in the solar plate. That looks pretty sweet. I also like how the scope caps click together.
And they actually click onto the optic, because the old Sparc, it was a rubberized coating that went over the whole optic, and the caps the caps themselves would click together. These actually click onto the optic.
Yeah, I know. I like that. And if you want to remove it, you just take the battery compartment off.
Take it off,
and rubber piece just pops right out.
And I like the turrets. Turrets are nice. They're, real low profile, which a lot of these have. Like they're a lot cleaner when the turrets are low profile.
These are similar to the AT3. They don't have caps on them, and they're like flush with the optic. So
it's not going to snag.
Yeah, it's not going to snag on anything, and you don't have the caps.
You don't have anything to lose.
Right. So I mean, honestly, this is probably the best red dot in terms of complete performance out here. But you're paying for it. But I don't know if it's the best bang for your buck. I honestly have to say the Sig, for the $100 price point, I mean, the only downfall to the Sig is no solar integration.
Oh, and one more thing before we fully transition to the Sig, you got the warranty on the Vortex.
Oh, always warranty on the Vortex.
Limited lifetime warranty. So that's one thing it's got going for it, which Sig's, their customer service is good. But I think if you
Sig has to be. They're massive.
That's right. But like you're saying, for the price point, that $100, $120 range.
Yeah, I mean, automatic shut off, shake awake. Like, it has everything you'd want in an entry-level red dot. Without spending so much money.
Exactly.
And it strokes the ego. Which is arguably the most important part about it all, is to say that you have the Gucciest gun.
I mean, I can think of two other companies that stroke the ego more. Glock and EOTech.
You can't afford an EOTech. EOTech costs as much as all these red dots on the table.
You're not wrong.
So,
but just throwing it out there.
Yeah,
and you happen to be both of those. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah. I digress. So all these are great little red dots, but I definitely have to say the Sig Romeo 5 is probably the best bang for buck. If you want to pick up any of these, there will be links in the description to go pick up each one of these. I'll drop them out. But the Sig is obviously my favorite in terms of best bang for buck. The Vortex, one of the nicest ones, but it's a little, yeah, Holosun. You really can't go wrong with any of them. So all great options. So we appreciate everybody for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to go check out the Basement Operator merchandise. I mean, it's pretty sweet stuff. I mean, turn around, Sparky. Let's see the logo on your back. Ah, there it is. So links up top of the description, basementoperator.com, and go check out some merch.
Oh, yeah.
We'd really appreciate it. Let us know what you think of it, too. Go comment down below. Tear us up if you don't think it's nice or something, but we've tested it all, and it is comfy.
It's soft. You should feel the inside of this.
Yeah, fleece, man. Bougie. Well, we appreciate everybody for watching. As always, take someone outdoors. Peace.